of the teams that are in this bunch up in the wild card race, your Ottawas, your Montreals, Islanders, Columbus, who have fallen back a little bit, is there a team in that bunch, Detroit as well? Is there a team in that bunch that stands out to you where you're like, I would love it if the Leafs could play them? Not for entertainment value, because we'd all say Ottawa or Montreal, but just that I think the Leafs could beat that team maybe in 4 or 5 and elevate into the next round.
Yeah, for me, it's Montreal. And the only reason I say that is because when it comes to playoffs, it's a totally different monster. You look at your Islanders who have, I go straight to the goalie. And Montreal is so young in net that I think that's where you take advantage. A lot of those guys like Montembeault has never been in that position. I know he was on, the World Cup roster and stuff like that. But you look at Ottawa, Allmark's a little bit older of a goalie. He's been in Boston, been there, done that kind of thing. Islanders, you've got the Varlamov and Sorokin. Sorokin, older than Montembeault anyways, but just the roster in general, you look at is a little bit older. So Montreal, if I'm a betting man, I would love the Leafs to match up against Montreal. This is gonna be a hot take, but the Leafs are gonna make it to the Eastern Conference Final this year. I don't know what's going to happen yet past that, but I know they're going to make it to the Eastern Conference Final. So you heard it here first.
Against who?
I think. Oh God.
Cameron, don't do this to me.
Who's on?
Yeah. Washington, Carolina, New Jersey.
Just say what I want to hear, Cameron.
I think it's going to be Washington or Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine?
I really
if it was New Jersey. Oh my God.
Yeah. That would be really strange, and that would be a kudos to New Jersey.
Unfortunately, Markstrom in New Jersey's he's kind of been doing what Stolarz has been doing lately, and I just feel like Washington right now on that side and Carolina are the strongest teams. Carolina is one of those teams, like, how do you bet against them? But I mean, Washington's just that consistent team in the East that's been doing well lately.